I'm Lorelei Sigmund. I lost my husband to suicide December 20th last year, and I got put on with SHAWN at the Hospice Association.
When I called you to invite you to participate in this video, what were your initial thoughts?
Shocked, scared, but just happy to help. I lost my husband to suicide, and sorry, I didn't think I was going to do this. On December 20th. So one of my girlfriends, she had just lost her husband to cancer, and she had referred me to Interior Health. And through Interior Health, I got referred to SHAWN at the Hospice Association. And I was doing therapy over Zoom, but it just wasn't connecting. And so SHAWN was able to see me in person. And so I was seeing her for sessions.
And when you went into SHAWN to see her, where would you say you were at in your life, your emotions, mentally?
It was a few months in. Anger. Broken. SHAWN was amazing. Because she had lost her husband. So it was really nice to be able to relate to somebody, because when you lose somebody like that, like a partner, it changes your world. And she was able to understand and relate, and that really helped, you know, and going through the steps of all the grieving and just working through it was, it was good. Mm-hmm.
When was the point that you know you needed to speak to somebody?
Probably when I couldn't get over the trauma of it. It was starting to control my life. And I just felt like it was like a broken record of why. The anger. And I didn't like who I was becoming. Trying to help my children deal with it and go through it being a mom and still being a grieving mom. So I just felt like I felt like I wasn't being there for them as I needed to be strong, and I'm a strong person, and I was losing myself in that. She's helped me do a few steps to keep myself reminding to be in the present, and just to be in the present and talk to my children about not the incident of being angry of what he did and stuff, but to realize of the mental illness, that it was the mental illness that broke him, and that he loved his children, he loved me, but the alcoholism and the mental illness really took over. And no matter what, you know, SHAWN taught me that mental illness can really be a huge struggle to understand, you know, because I don't understand it, my children don't understand it. So so she helped me that it wasn't her fault, Sean helped me let go, because when you're dealing with someone with mental illness like that or an addiction, they can really play games on your brain and what you see yourself as. And especially the last few years of our marriage, it was really tough because it was my fault. Everything was my fault. And Sean helped me really realize that it wasn't my fault. It was my children's fault. And I try to just reassure myself that, journaling, setting, just writing down how I see myself and what I'd like to become, because you lose yourself in that partner. So she's really helped me to write down things, and I just kind of go through them almost every other day, and really when I talk to my children to, be present and just reassure them how wonderful they are, and reassure them how wonderful their dad was, and joke, so oh my gosh, you got your dad's sense of humor, and try not to bring out the negative of what happened, to bury that, because it was not his fault. It was like if you're born with a heart condition, it's, so that's, I'm trying to continuously follow into that and make sure that the kids communicate with their partners, and that I communicate with their partners by the experience I have, that if they see their partner, like my boys, go into a downward circle, but they don't drink, so that's, that's or a lot or whatever, but yeah. So just always talking to them several times a week.
With having the Hospice Association there for people at no cost, what would you say the importance is?
The importance is everybody needs it. Everybody needs, as you call it, a tune-up. Even though you talk to your friends or family members, like a friend told me, he says, you don't go under your own hood and try to fix your motor if you don't know what to do. You take it in, and you got to do that with your mind and your heart. You got to talk to people that know what to do. You can talk to your friend and get a quick, feel good, got it off your chest. But if that broken record keeps playing in your head, that scenario of whatever it is, if it's whatever situation you're dealing with, minor to my situation, if it's a record that's playing in your head and it's hurting you, you need to go and talk to somebody that, at the Hospice Association, to help you get through that, and for it not to come back, and that you can move forward from it and be a healthier person for it. Moving forward, I feel like I'm more present in my life, in my mind, in my heart, with my friends. I see things. I'm not in a blanket of darkness and cloud anymore. Yeah.